Hey, hello, I'm Tunesy. If you couldn't tell by the channel name, of course. Um, Today is freaking day 30 freaking 9. Tomorrow's day 40, guys. Can y'all believe that? Which I think day 40 will be posted on a Thursday. Yeah. No. What's today? Today's a Tuesday. So this is being posted on a Thursday. Yeah, wait. And the 40th is being posted on a Friday. Okay. Yeah. I got it all set up, guys. Don't worry about me. Anyways, yeah, today's day freaking 39. One more day till day 40. Then we'll be 10 more days away from the end of the series. This one's short. And yeah, today's state is, I'm sure everybody forgot about this state, is Rhode Island. This state is so freaking small you can barely see it on the map. Like, it's so itsy bitsy. Like the itsy bitsy spider that went up the water spell. Anyways, today's song of the day is Good Morning Beautiful by Deftones. The genre is alternative metal. And yeah, let's get started. Rephrasing myself, today's day is freaking Rhode Island. Again, I bet everyone forgot about this state because it's so itsy bitsy. It's like right there, where the main area is at. Maine, not like main area, like Main, but like Maine, like the state. Probably didn't have to explain that, but. Anyways, yeah, this one's a bit of a shorter story. It's about the Rhode Island Ripper. Another Ripper story. Wow. Yay, we love Ripper stories. Jack the Ripper ripoffs. Um Anyways, yeah. Um I wasn't expecting that much from Rhode Island, I'm not going to lie, since it's a smaller state. And I don't think I've ever met anybody from Rhode Island. So if you guys are from Rhode Island, freaking comment down below or something. I don't know. Because I've never met anyone from Rhode Island. Do I even have fans in Rhode Island, or is Rhode Island just a dead desert? Sorry for the disrespect. I'm not disrespecting. Anyways, Jeffrey S. Mailhot was born on November 9th, 1970. After graduating from Woonsocket High School, he got a job at a paper mill and moved into a first-floor apartment in downtown Woonsocket. Mailhot had no criminal history. Locals described him as quiet and polite. In February 2003, Mailhot picked up Audrey L. Harris outside of a laundromat. After driving her to his apartment, he strangled her to death as soon as they walked inside. Not knowing what to do next, he kept Harris's body in his apartment for a day and a half until he got an idea from The Sopranos. After watching an episode where an antagonist of the show gets murdered and dismembered in a bathtub, Mailhot bought a bow saw at a hardware store. He then drove back to his apartment, put Harris's corpse in the bathtub, and proceeded to dismember it with the saw. He then bagged the remains and the saw and threw them in dumpsters in Woonsocket and the surrounding communities. Harrison's mother taped missing person posters of her on utility poles after her disappearance. 14 months later, in April 2004, Milhot murdered Kristen C. Dumont. Following the same pattern as a previous murder, he picked her up in his car, strangled her to death in the apartment, dismembered her, and discarded her remains in dumpsters. In July 2004, Mailhot murdered Stacy K. Gullett after picking her up from a 4th of July fireworks show at a local park. He then dismembered her body and disposed of her remains. In June 2004, Mailhot, searching for another victim, picked up Jocelyn Martel outside of the Dundermist Health Center. When they arrived at his apartment, she asked, "Do you want to go to your room or the living room?" As she turned in the opposite direction, he began to choke her. However, Martel headbutted him and poked him in the eye, causing him to stumble back. She took the opportunity to escape. The woman did not report the incident to the police, but law enforcement found out about the altercation after an anonymous male called a tip line and stated, "Police might want to talk to Jocelyn Martel." Although Martel did not know the name of Mailhot, the police figured out his identity from the description she gave of his apartment. She also later identified him through a photograph. Police also connected another surviving victim to Mailhot. The woman previously wrote a criminal complaint accusing him of attacking her. On July 17th, 2004, police arrested Mailhot on the steps to his home. A few hours later, he confessed to the murders and other assaults during his interrogation. During his confession, Mailhot appeared remorseful.
What happened, Jeffrey? What happened? You pushed it too far one night, right? Things got out of hand. Huh?
Yeah.
All of them?
Mm-hmm.
All three?
All three.
All right.
He claimed to have committed the murders because he enjoyed trapping his victims. He also claimed that he was glad that he got caught because he knew he wasn't going to be able to stop. Doing a search of his apartment, investigators found blood belonging to Dumont and Harris in Mailhot's bathtub. They also found the saw used to dismember Gullet. Furthermore, police tracked down surveillance footage of Mailhot buying the saw at Lowe's. Wishing to find the remains of the victims, investigators traced the locations of the dumpsters where the victims were discarded. From this, they searched the landfill in Jotson for 10 days until they located the remains of Gullet. However, police were unable to find the remains of the other two victims. Mailhot was charged with 3 counts of first-degree murder, 1 count of assault with the intent to commit murder, and 1 count of felony assault. February 16th, 2006, he pleaded guilty to all 5 counts and was sentenced to 2 terms of his life imprisonment, plus 10 years. He now resides at the Rhode Island Maximum Security Prison in Cranston. Mailhot will be eligible for parole in 2047 when he is 77. Like I said, today's a short one. Basically, a murdering spree where he went out to go kill others. He got inspired by a freaking show, The Spray Nose or something like that. I think that's what it's called. I don't know if I said that correct. Sounds very familiar though. Anyways, that's the end of today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Today's a short one. And yeah, hope you guys enjoy this series. Hope you guys are enjoying this series while it lasts because, you know, at the time of recording this, we only have 11 days left. Um, and yeah, hope you guys enjoyed today's video. And I'll see you guys on the next one, day 40 tomorrow. I think day 40 is a bit shorter, but well, not shorter than this, but short still, you know. But yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Yeah, bye.